Hello everyone, this is Hassan from HDFX and let's talk about Delta Airlines. Now, I am on the 4-hour chart as of now and I was looking at this move from before the coronavirus stuff happened, and the market went all the way down to something like $17 from 58, which is this it's not its absolute highest. Or is it? Yes, it's absolute highest. Somewhere the highest was 63, and we have no idea at the moment what kind of wave it was. But I can say that something around here is actually the end of the wave. Something like probably a triangular formation, something like this happened. And so, even though I don't know what happened here, so because I don't know it, I will just put a question mark here, and let's try to figure it out for what the market is giving to us in the rest of the data. Okay, so something ended here and we had a move down, something like this. As you can see, there is no retracement more than 618. There's not a big retracement, so it means that we are either in an impulsive move or a complex correction with like a zigzag type of family, zigzag family type of move. Okay. So, my argument here would be we are looking to move something like this. We have a wave A here and wave B somewhere along here, and we have a C wave somewhere like here. So, if I'm making this prediction, we should try to look what the time is telling to us, because in a zigzag, wave A and wave C has to be similar in time. So it does look like we have a similar time, which is good. So I will erase this. So I should think to myself, okay, A, B, C. Now, if I have a A, B, C, I should be thinking to myself, okay, is some type of bigger degree has ended here. For example, wave A, but we don't know. So can I put my wave A here? Well, in order to do that, I should establish if this ABC in lower degree, which read in our, actually this should be something different degree too. So if this ABC is a simple correction or not. How do I do that? Well, I take my 0 point and I connect it with the B, and I take the time of C wave and I put it on the right side of where the C wave ended. Now, I'm sorry, let me do it again. If the market came all the way and broke to 0 to B trend line and came all the back to wave B, I would say this is a simple correction. So if it was a simple correction, I could have put the wave A or whatever this wave here. But as you can see, the market doesn't do that. Market makes a retracement, but not big enough. So it means that whatever we have can only be an X wave. So in in here, I will put an X wave. Okay, so we have a wave A, we have a wave B, and we have a wave C, and now we have a zigzag too. Well, if I have an A, B, C, and X, I should try to understand what kind of X wave it is, because if it is a small X wave, I have different possibilities, and if it's a large X wave, I have a different possibilities. So what do I do? Well, I take my horizontal ray here and I try to establish where this wave started. It does look like, let's try to make it a little bit better here. It does look like we are looking for something like somewhere here. To me, it looks like the wave started. and where it's ended somewhere here. So what do? Well, I take my fib level from low to high, and as you can see, this x-way is actually coming to a 0.236 level, which is way less than 618. It means that this is a complex correction with a small x-way. Okay, now that I know that this is a complex correction with a small x-ray, I will write down the possibilities. There are only 6 possibilities. This can be a zigzag. No, okay, it can be a double combination. It can be a triple combination. It can be a double zigzag, or it can be a triple zigzag. Now, I didn't write double flat or triple flat because the first correction is a zigzag. Why? Because the B wave is ended below 618. So I know because of a zigzag, it is pointless for me to even think double or triple flat. And also, I know that after this X wave, this market didn't do it. We had a retracement more than 618. So I can actually erase double zigzag and triple zigzag from here too. So look what I am left with. Only 2 options. We are either having a double combination or a triple combination. Now that ABC is done, we have the X wave. Now we try to understand what is going on here. Now, for me, this looks like a triangle. So, how can I label this triangle? Well, I would put it somewhere like this. Well, we have a A, we have a B. I would put the C wave here, C wave, and a D wave, and where I will put E wave here. Now, many of you will think, well, this is an ugly triangle. Well, it is true, it is an ugly triangle, but triangles are not supposed to be perfect all the time, okay? So for me, it does look like something like this. Now, can we have a triangle that this E wave actually does something like this and go a little bit far away from the A and C trend line? Well, technically, yes. Technically, yes, you can. So, because of this, what I'm saying and what I'm suggesting is that we put the wave A, actually, I would put it here, but we would wave A or whatever this is here, because after triangle, something has to end. So this is the place to put the wave A, not here, because we know right now that this is not a simple correction, it's a complex correction. And on a complex correction that actually ends with a triangle, this triangle should not be a clean ANC trend line. The E wave is supposed to pierce it. Okay, it's supposed to do that, but usually not this much. But okay, it is not so much. The difference between is from 22 to 19. It is not so much. So if this is the place of wave A where it is ended, now we should think to ourselves a couple of questions. First, if this is a wave A that we are not so sure about, what else do we know? Well, we know that whatever this wave A is cannot be a zigzag. Why? In a zigzag, wave A is supposed to be an impulsive move. Now, we don't have an impulsive move here. So, even though I don't know this bigger degree, I can eliminate the possibility of a zigzag because I know that this is not an impulsive move. on one lower degree. So, okay, I eliminated zigzag. Well, can it be flat? Well, wave A of a flat is always a corrective wave. So it is going good for us. So if it's a flat, if it can be a flat, well then let's think that how we can trade it, this flat idea. So we should take where this wave ended, and we should put our fib level from not the absolute high to the absolute no. No, where wave is started and where wave has ended. Here. And a market, the B wave, if this is really a flat, has to go to 618 minimum. Okay, this is where it's supposed to go if it's a flat. Now, if it's a flat, then whatever this started will be, this wave B actually has to be a corrective wave of its own. So whatever we are doing here, it should be a corrective wave as well. So from A to B in one lower degree is actually red for us. It is pointless for us to try to count it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because we are actually looking for a corrective wave. Now, if this A, B, and C is first zigzag here, which it can be, it does look like we have an X wave here. Okay, if this is the way it is, then we need another move up for this move if you want to trade it as a flat. Now, because we don't know this what it starts before us, you can think that this is maybe actually making a big triangle, but the price action here, it doesn't look like this is a triangle that actually is happening on end of a complex correction. It doesn't look to me like this because the price action is just it does look like just making a new corrective way to the downside that's correcting all this move. This is what it looks like. So I would eliminate this being an A, B, C, D, E factor. I would still think that this is it does look to me like more like a flat. Now, can it be something like, for example, a second wave? It doesn't look like a first wave to me. Now, it doesn't look like a first wave from something that started from zero and went all the way up as a first wave, and this can be a second wave. It doesn't look like. Can it be a fourth wave? I would say no to, because this move here, it doesn't look impulsive. From here to here, from since 2014 to here, this move doesn't look impulsive. So this is why I even eliminated the fact that this can be a second or a fourth wave. Now, my best guess, this does look like a flat to me, at least. So if this is a flat, like I said, 618 is a must. And but on the lower degree, it is pretty hard to count the lower degree because this can be an ABC here, an X wave here. This is one of the possibilities, and then we need another A wave, okay, and B and C. Or then look, if it's ABC here, then we have a wave X here. We still have now we have these possibilities again here, but on a lower degree, okay. No, actually the same degree. Now the same degree, now you have these possibilities again, just like here. Look, this one ended with a triangle. Now we are in ABC first zigzag, and now we have the X wave. And actually what we should do now is also check this X wave, what it actually has ended. And let's see if it is a small X wave or a big X wave. Well, it does look like it is a small X wave. Now look, it does look if its X wave has ended here, then it is we are looking for a small X wave. If we are in a small X wave, it means that we are looking for a double combination or a triple combination. Now, last time we had a zigzag, an X wave, and a triangle. Now this time double combination, if it's a double combination, you can have a zigzag and now maybe a flat. So we have maybe A, maybe we have a B, and then maybe we have a C. Something like this. We can have, we can still have a triangle, maybe like a rising triangle, not a horizontal one. Something like this that will end here. This is a possibility too, which it will look something like this. Let me write it down. You can have something like this too. This is a possibility. You can have something like this, and as long as it touches 618, is good by me. And after this, then we will have another move to the down. But the more it goes, okay, the more likely it is to me. Well, why? Well, if you have a B wave that's ended here, now it means that we need a C wave for the flat. Now, if you're looking for a C wave of the flat and it comes, it usually, there's no usually, but flats, the C wave can either make a failure, it can be go elongated, or it can be a normal. Now, if the C wave is somewhere like this, we will call it normal. But can it make an elongated one and make go all the way down? Well, it can. So if it does, it's good, not good for American economy. But also it can make a flat with a C failure, where the C fails to take the lows of wave A. And after this ABC, maybe the price will make a simple correction and it will go up. Now, how will I understand this? Well, when the right time comes, I will take a 0 to B trend line like this, and I will check whatever the time is taking for wave C to form, and I will project it on the right side, and I will see if this price action actually does come here and breaks this and comes back here. Then I can say this ABC has actually ended something on the bigger degree. Okay, now this is how the game works, guys. I know it's tricky, I know it's hard, but if you want to learn and if you want to use them, I'm sorry, but this is the right way. This is how it should be done. You have to make it a little bit more methodical. Okay? So, thank you so much, guys. See you on the next one.